So our producers want us to read this. What you are about to enjoy or hate is simply three friends talking football and talking out their asses. Opinions mostly is for entertainment purposes only. We may offer great insights into the NFL and perspectives no one else has. Possible side effects do include feelings getting hurt, being offended, and losing respect for one another. What is up, friends, family, and faithful viewers? Oh, son of a bitch. Welcome to another installment of Opinions Mostly Podcast.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, here we go. All right, this is going to be a good one. If you're watching, this is episode 19 of this season, this year. It's been a good run. We're on the home stretch. Super Bowl's in 2 weeks. We got the Pro Bowl to look forward to. But before we start talking foosball, let me introduce the one, the only, Aaron the Hammer Quilly.
What is up, my guys?
What are you suffering
from? Just death.
No, you're not dead yet.
No.
I don't know. I caught something it's fucking up my whole respiratory system. My lungs hurt, my throat hurts, my body hurts.
We told
Can't
you
breathe.
to wear a condom.
Let's go. Oh boy.
Shout out Rubbers. Shout out Rubbers. Actually, speaking of well, not rubbers necessarily, but I mean merchandise. We should get condoms that have
contraceptives.
But where the fuck is my t-shirt still?
Where the fuck's my championship money?
I'm waiting for my t-shirt. You promised me like 2 months before the money, brother.
And we agreed a few weeks ago that I would send them when I got my championship money.
The Super Bowl's this is
bullshit. And then that time we agreed that it was going to be that next Thursday when you got paid, and then you changed it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I did.
You are making yourself wait for your shirt.
I just don't want to pay you because you got the trophy early. I feel like that buys me.
I told you. I said in the group chat, and I've stuck to my word. I haven't picked it up yet.
Go fucking pick it up. It's at Dad's house. Dad doesn't. He fucking plays fucking 8th place. No. Actually, I don't
10
think
minutes away.
Yeah, go get it. And son of a bitch. All right. All right, Aaron. Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Anyway, I digress. No.
Sorry you're feeling sick. That sucks. But we're glad you're here tonight. Thanks for making it. Also, the other co-host of this beautiful podcast where you get all your information, everything you need to know about football, like, comment, subscribe, is the one, the only, Joe Special Teams Smollery.
The special day, Dick, for special people and special feelings.
Amen,
inside all of us.
Inside of you.
Bestowed onto you.
What is the special feelings inside of you?
Compassion, love, forgiveness, ignorance, little sickness. You know,
little sickness. Get down with
all
the sickness.
All positive. Yeah, down with the sickness. Yeah.
Well, Joseph, I'm glad you're here too. If you guys can't tell, I did cut my face. I now have a mustache and no beard.
Looks like a true Tennessean.
I've seen this look on you before. It's been a while.
I think it's actually one of our it's supposed to be on the back of the shirts that you haven't sent me yet, but also that you fucking whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm the Shark. Let's jump right into it. Let's dive into the deep end, if you would. Recap of Sunday's games, okay? So we had the divisional round. It was quite disappointing. I'll just say that to start out. That's actually all I need to say. I'm going to let you guys talk because it was disappointing.
First conference? Conference championships?
Yeah. I'm already off to a hot start. The conference it was quite disappointing. Okay. So if you don't know,
now you know.
Now you know. Let's talk Washington. Washington. Getting their ass beat by Philadelphia. I mean, honestly, we all had higher hopes. So I'll pass this one off. Let's go to Aaron first. Aaron, go ahead, talk about it.
As much as we all wanted the Commanders to win, it's kind of expected that they weren't. I think it's now overall in NFL history. I'm gonna try to get this right. I looked at it. I should have looked it up, but I think rookie quarterbacks are 0-6 in conference championships games. So Like
Hmm.
was hoping Jaden Daniels would do it. He's got the talent to do it, but Saquon's just gonna Saquon. I mean, the first play Philadelphia gets, gone for a ton,
That was
so
fucking crazy.
yeah, that's insane. So I mean, can't say I'm surprised. I am now a huge Saquon Barkley fan, and I hope that he gets his championship ring, Super Bowl ring this year.
I like it. Amen.
Hmm.
Josephine?
Yeah, Aaron, you took it home pretty good there. We all had high hopes, and we thought maybe Jaden Daniels was maybe that different rookie trendsetter here of rookie quarterbacks, but Eagles defense was just too much. And you know, uh, if you look at all the mistakes that Washington had, none of them were necessarily on Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, 29 of 48. I guess he had one pick, but he played a pretty thorough game, if I could say. He didn't fumble the ball on the kickoff return. Didn't, you know,
That's funny.
didn't let Saquon just run dirty. But the first drive of the game, the Commanders were coming down and striding, and then they had this epic fake punt play. Their punter deep pass to the middle to their third tight end, Sanat, I say it right, for 23 yards, tight window. It was beautiful. He's like, okay, you kind of had a feeling
Okay.
brewing. They score a field goal, but then boom, Aaron, to your point, Saquon, first play for scrimmage for the Eagles, boom, just gone, just runs like a madman to the end zone. Like, do we need to do tackling drills, Commandos? I mean, what are we doing here? They stretch it
Who-
out, and then this game was like a rubber band. The Eagles got it in far, and the Commandos came back. Eagles missed a field goal on 4th and 15, 9 minutes to go in the second quarter, 54-yarder. You're like, oh, Commandos have a chance here. No, Saquon took care of business. Philly's defense took care of business, and Jalen Hurts looked like a legitimate quarterback. To his point, he said Sirianni took the straight coat off of him a little bit.
Who did you say he passed to? What?
Sanat, B. Sanat. Let's see here, Sanat. Ben
I
Sanat. He's the third string tight end on the Commandos.
oh, I don't fucking remember that at all. Okay. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, good to know. Um, okay, yeah. Eagles ran away with that one. I think me and Joe both actually we stopped watching and we started playing video games in like the third quarter. So
Yeah, it was just
we hopped on some Apex and we said fuck it. But I did see a highlight where Jaden Daniels was celebrating his touchdown run in the third quarter where they were down like
can't do that.
yeah, what the hell are you doing, man?
Can't do
And
that.
I know he's a rookie, but someone needs to
Yeah.
coach him on game clock and awareness of the situation,
Yeah.
first of all. All right. Maybe next year they'll go a little bit farther, right?
Into the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe,
We'll
maybe.
see. We'll
That's a
see.
big ask. It's a big
Yeah.
ask.
That is a lot. They're gonna have to build their wide receiving core and their running game, I think, a little bit more. Austin Eckler's pretty solid. I mean, he's a vet,
No.
so you know. Okay.
This draft has the places the people needed that the Commandos need. This draft does
Is
so.
the
Yeah, and I
first
mean the Eagles defense was just shutting everything down,
Yeah,
honestly, too. So a lot of runs down.
8-1 at home, fucking Eagles.
Jalen Carter is a dog on a
Mhm.
D line for the Eagles.
Um, I don't know. I'm fucking worried. Okay, I'm jumping ahead. Bills. Okay, Bills put up a real tough fight, losing 29-32 against the Chiefs.
And the
Obviously,
refs.
we were all rooting for the fucking Bills too, and just got fucking shit on. Joseph, what you got?
Absolutely robbed. No questions asked. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Josh Allen had the first down on the tush push on 4th and 1 at midfield. That would have extended the drive, and eventually they would have gone on to win the game. You had the
Timeout.
one side judge ahead. Huh?
Timeout. Hold that thought. That's what this means. Timeout. God, I thought you watched football. Are you saying that the refs screwed the Bills in this game?
Well, they certainly didn't benefit them, that's for sure. On that play in particular.
Did they do better than the refs in the Commanders Eagles game?
Good question. I never thought about that. Are you thinking now?
What do you mean?
I didn't watch the games, but I'm gonna say yes.
That's an obvious answer, Joe. I'm
Yeah.
like giving you fucking. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. At least someone fucking uses their brain. You're sick too. You're probably on all kinds of meds.
Yeah.
Well, we did see the head coach of the Chiefs walk up to the group of officials before the game. So
Well,
who knows?
they already got it on the books to meet about the Super Bowl.
Hmm.
You didn't see that?
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
See.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry, Joe. Continue. It's supposed to be like a tiny bit in there that you just kind of fucking fucked up.
But the Bills didn't do themselves any good because James Cook, the last time he touched the ball was with 7 minutes and 34 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. And he was cooking 13 carries, 85 yards, two tutties, broke out for a long of 33. Um, Josh Allen played near flawless game. He fumbled the ball three times, but recovered all three somehow. Jeez.
Wow.
Um, yeah. So they fumbled four times, recovered all four, five of them, excuse me. Oh, because from defense, my bad. But it's just another one of those years, right? If you're gonna slay the dragon, you can't just barely beat him. You got to abolish them, take it down, cut the neck off. No chance of them coming back at all. But refs definitely some questionable calls there. A lot of questions being raised about putting trackers in the balls now. Patrick Mahomes going
Oh
back
my.
trying to three-peat here. Shit.
Hey, Aaron.
I don't think it's any secret of how I feel
Okay.
against, about the Chiefs. Um, First off, that was a fucking first down.
Thank you.
That play, you know, the, to Joe's point, maybe they should have ran a little bit more with James Cook, but for the game to come down to where that was called, that affected the outcome of the game. Um, and then going back to Xavier Worthy's catch,
Oh yeah.
at absolutely no fucking point that was a catch. He was fighting with the defender, had no control of it until after it hit the ground. There was no control before it hit the
Yeah.
ground. Oh my God. Like that's plain as day. Like you could be watching football for a week and know that that's not even a fucking catch. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Like, it is so blatantly obvious. Like, the officials of the NFL favor the Chiefs. Like, oh my God. It's ridiculous.
It's
And
gotten out of control.
it absolutely has. And I hope that the Eagles just absolutely find a way to not only beat the Chiefs, but to beat the fucking refs.
I'll tell you
This
how.
this
We
guy.
find out where their families live. We
Oh
hold
yeah.
them hostage. No.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
We say you call this game correctly, or, or we're gonna take them all out to lunch. No.
That's
Yeah,
a
it's
lunch.
just the Bills probably could have done more, but no, it sucks. It sucks.
I think I you guys got obviously you guys hit the nail on the head. This is like at this point everyone knows that like the refs are kind of favoring the Chiefs for some
Mhm.
fucking reason. It might be because they want to preserve their legacy as, if a three-peat goes down, they were the refs that helped the Chiefs get a three-peat. That's pretty fucking awesome to say. I was
Yeah.
that guy. I made that call and they won the Super Bowl,
Okay.
That makes sense. So give the refs some credit, okay? They got bills to pay, they got mouths to feed. The other part of that is the opposite end of that, excuse me, is looking at the stats again, going back to like the stats like we did last week. We talked about all the turnovers that happened and how the teams that had the most turnovers lost the game. This game, although Joe, you did bring up the fumbles and all that stuff, but they still weren't turnovers.
Correct.
This game, the Chiefs had one turnover and the Bills had zero. Now, if you're talking about patterns here, that would mean that the Chiefs should lose, right? The Chiefs had what six less total yards, which isn't much, okay? They had more first downs, but the time of possession was favoring the Bills in this game.
Hmm.
Something's a little sketchy there, okay?
Mhm.
Not to
That's
mention the Bills had that crucial sack on Mahomes on second and goal that pushed him way out of touchdown territory, and they had to settle for a field goal. So, in my
yeah.
opinion, that was a win, a huge win on that point of
Yep.
turnover battle. They limited seven.
It's all a little bit sketchy, and I think everyone
Hmm.
agrees on that.
And Aaron, to your
Yeah.
point, that's when the sky judge needs to come in to make that call. But Xavier Worthy coming in last fucking second, the sky judge needs to come in.
But
They
that
need to
doesn't
enable the
work.
sky judge.
That doesn't work, first of all, because look at the Packer game against the Eagles. That fucking
I
opening kickoff.
I
That was a
know.
sky judge.
No,
No.
no, they need to have the sky judge the whole time, not just for certain plays in the last 2 minutes of the game. It's got to be all these questionable calls here.
My point is, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I hate going back to that play, but that play still sticks with me, obviously, because it was the first play of our playoff game against the Eagles, and it was a turnover, and then they scored
Oh
a
yeah,
touchdown. It
big
was
Hmm.
time.
clearly we recovered the ball. It doesn't make any sense. I'm never gonna let this go because it's just getting passed over like it's nothing. That's something. That just goes to show you the officiating crew
I was getting ready to.
all the way to fucking New York. They need to move it to like a more like conservative state, okay? Someone will
Yeah.
go, okay, I see this exactly for how it is, like a judge, okay? It's fucking bullshit.
Mississippi.
I didn't mean like you know what I meant. Yeah, that's funny. All right. Anyways, let's move on. There's not, it is what it is. I'm sure. Oh, well, we'll talk about it next week. Joseph, I think since you don't have your special teams, and I don't think you have anything else queued up, right? Let's do a. Why don't you tell us a joke?
Hashtag boycott the Super Bowl. There's
Yeah.
your joke.
Hashtag not my Super Bowl part 4.
Okay, so somehow, if you
This
Google,
episode is a little wonky, guys. Thanks for watching
Yeah.
this far.
if you Google NFL dad jokes, there's a billion of them. Some of them are very corny. This
Oh,
is
you're gonna
here
tell
we
us a
go.
joke?
Why can't football players wear glasses on the field?
Why?
Because it's a contact sport.
All right.
Stupid.
I told you some of these are just like a little, what are we doing here? There's your official opinions mostly dad joke of the week.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
job. Great job, Joe. Proud of you. Way to step up. That could
Boycott
also
the
be a special
NFL.
team joke. I mean, that's like hilarious.
I'll find a couple.
All right. Joe wants to talk about this, but I think it's kind of stupid, so we will. Because what Joe wants, he gets. Should there be a tracker in the NFL football like there is in tennis and all the other sports that have ball trackers? I mean, tennis is a good one because it's fast, plap, 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 and then it hits the line, and then
Mhm.
you look at the thing, and it goes, oh, it's out of bounds, whatever. Do we think that that's necessary?
Well, before I give my input, open it up to you two first, see what you guys have to say about it or any input.
Hmm.
Uh, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that the NFL that's been like just oh my God, it's fucking stupid that like we have to even think about this and but yeah, I agree. I think we should because this is fucking it like something has to happen and if we have to like why can't we trust I don't get it. Why we trust the refs enough to make the right decision? We have to fucking put microchips inside of fucking footballs to make sure that like the ball's in the right spot in the field. Like it is absolutely ridiculous, but yes,
Balls.
I think it's necessary.
I also think that it would be super beneficial.
Hmm.
You put a chip in tip to tip, weights the ball, right? And then you'd also be able to track not just like where the ball placement is, but all the other fun things that what's the Yahoo or the
Mm.
Super Tracker that
Yeah,
does all that stuff. You can do like ball speed, ball spin,
yeah,
how fast it was going when he caught it. That'd be cool to like get more stats
yeah,
out of it,
yeah. That'd
gain
be
more
cool.
stats for the players. That would be pretty sweet. But I think that would also add a whole nother layer of like it wouldn't matter so much, but it'd add a whole nother layer of stats
Hmm.
where previous players didn't have that benefit, and
Yeah.
maybe it could skew, Hall of Fame stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking way too far ahead in the future, but that's what I do. Um, Joe, what is your insight since you're pro at this?
So it turns out the NFL has had trackers in the balls for the last 5 years, and they've actually been tracking and gathering the data for it and information about it. Um, they thought they had enough information this season, so they tried it in the preseason. Obviously, that was a complete epic failure because the technology stopped working, especially in the rain. Who would have thought that was going to happen? 5 years of data collecting. Look, who could have predicted that, right?
They don't have like weatherproof fucking chips. The hell?
I know. I guess the U.S. Open, and they play on non-wet grounds like tennis. Um, and then something else they brought up is like every ball is the same, different sizes, and how many sensors do you have to put on it from tip to tip, side to side, because it's not an even circular ball like a baseball, golf ball, or tennis ball. It's like it's a football, right?
Yeah.
Not that type of a easy ball to track the circumference of said unit, but
Well, yeah, if you
um,
deflate it,
if you
they could also
deflate
have
it
the ballpark in
100%.
there. Maybe they include that in the chip. So that way they know, okay, this one's exactly whatever PSI. It's good.
Were we saying that Tom Brady was playing with tracker balls, maybe?
I mean, shit.
Shit, boy.
I did see a pretty interesting idea Ryan Fitzmagic brought up on a podcast. He
Oh,
said,
fits.
yeah, good old Fitzy here. He was on with Whitworth, the Thursday night, his Thursday night partner on Amazon Prime. He said that there should be technology in place where you have the yellow line on the replay review, right? And you basically extend that yellow line north and south on the screen. So basically, it's like a veil of where the first line is. That way, with Josh Allen, you see from the side camera, you can see if that tip of the ball does in fact cross that yellow line on the veil on the replay screen. And I thought that was actually a pretty interesting idea.
Do they not do that already though? I'm
No, he's
confused.
making so like on the entire screen, there's a whole yellow line that goes north and south. Like if you're on the sideline and you're watching the play and you see the sticks for where the first down line is, you just have a yellow line that goes all the way up and down, and then you can kind of see where if Josh Allen, if the ball does kind of push into
On
the
the
first down
field,
area. No, on the replay screen, like on the instant replay. I'd have to
yeah, but
gather.
they already fucking do that.
Well, you see it on the ground. He's talking about it goes all the way into the air though, like kind of like
Okay,
a
okay, sorry.
wall, kind of like a
Sure,
wall.
sure, 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 sure. Okay, okay, okay.
So it'd be like a thin amount of that, maybe like that much, and then just go
Yeah.
up and down on the replay screen so you can see where the first down line is with the camera angle that's on the field, like where the side judge would be essentially.
Okay, I see. Okay.
I thought it'd be an interesting thing.
That
So,
would be that wouldn't be bad. I don't know.
um, I don't know though, yeah, but the fact they've had trackers in the ball for the last 4 years and they've been collecting all this data shows that it looks like it might be going in that direction. But then, to your point, they'll have to regulate the football sizes, and everyone knows based off the Tom Brady investigation that certain quarterbacks like their balls a little denser, a little harder than other ones, So
um
I don't know.
it would be it's definitely an interesting thought. I mean, how much this is a game, right? This is a fucking game. We're literally making a podcast about a game that grown
A
men play.
child's game.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, kids play it too. Flag football, two-hand touch, all that fun stuff. And it's gotten this far that like we have to like pay attention to it. I mean, it's a corporation. It makes a lot of fucking money. There's revenue in it. There's gambling now. It's being bet
Gambling
on.
part.
I think that has affected it a lot, the gambling factor of it, to be able to be consistent, That way no one feels like they got screwed over. So, I don't know, man. If they can make it work and everyone's happy, great. But we also have to try and give refs the benefit of the doubt that yeah, they're not cheating. Maybe they're just blind in one eye or they're stupid. Like I don't know. Like it.
Get them all LASIK, baby.
Maybe they have maybe they were bad at geometry and they can't see shapes. Maybe they can't see lines or spaces. I don't fucking know. But also, do
At
we
the end,
know? Huh? Do we know what is the? We should look that up for the next podcast. What the average career span of NFL ref is? Because that'd be interesting. And how do you get to that level and retain that level? Do you have to go through trainings every year?
I
I
can
have to
actually
take.
tell
I
you.
would think so that they would like have to go to not necessarily a school, but like an NFL training thing and like
Yeah,
study the
Like
rules and like do all that kind
academy.
of stuff.
yeah.
Um, I mean, shit. There's been refs that have done it for like 20, 15, 20 years and shit. So,
Yeah, yeah, that's
but
true.
and like the rules are continually changing. Like I'm sure they have like official meetings and stuff like that, just like teams have like team meetings and stuff, the
They'd have
NFL.
to, yeah.
So,
And
They
like
do.
physicals though, like all that other kind of crap. I
yeah.
mean, think about it. Like in our daily jobs, we have to go through trainings like once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, whatever it is, all the time to stay consistently, engaged and paying
Hmm.
attention and learning.
So each NFL ref, just like in every other sport, they get a personalized grade based on calls they made versus calls they missed versus calls they should have made. And so they get graded each game. Oh, 100%. They get graded each game.
I believe you, but I'm
Again,
just saying,
oh
then
yeah,
how the
yeah.
fuck are they not fired?
I know. Yeah. Well, there is certain refs
Exactly.
you don't see coming back the next year in all these leagues. You see new refs coming in. And then to be able to ref in the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a certain grade and meet a certain criteria. So like these aren't just first time refs that have been in the NFL for 3 years in the Super Bowl now. You have to work your way to get there. And to your point, Nick, they do weekly game sessions where all the refs will hop on to like a Zoom meeting, like the Wednesday before the Sunday game. They'll talk about what teams like to do, what kind of calls they need to probably be enforcing based on play style. So that all does happen. But to your point, it's like, how does this keep happening? It's just ridiculous.
The accountability factor almost doesn't exist.
Hmm.
It does. We just
Um,
never hear about it. We just never. The public doesn't hear about it.
well, see, that's something then that they like sports,
Yeah.
professionals and coverage and NFL, all of it. They should like Roger. They should all pay attention to that kind of stuff and kind of maybe show you the other side of this, so that way
Yeah.
people understand. Because it's kind of becoming like a political thing. I mean, it's like becoming
Hmm.
like politics. It's like everyone's like divided now about
Yeah.
this stupid thing.
They usually invite the commentators to go so just they can see what the process is and what the refs have to do, so they can kind of talk about it and
Yeah, but they need to talk.
sprinkle
They
it
need
in.
to talk more to the public about the back end of it. That's what we want. That's what we want to hear. All right. Anything else you guys got to add to that little toppy there?
No.
Yeah, makes
Well,
sense.
well, even if we go
Hmm.
to the sensors, they're going to rely on the chain gain as a backup at the end of the day. That chain gain is never going to go away.
Well, yeah, and I like that. That's fun. That's like OG.
It's fair.
All right. Let's hit our second segment, technically, I guess, if you count Joe's. Let's do some hammers, nail on the head, a history lesson. Let's learn. Let's get educated.
Hello, gentlemen. With all this stupid three-peat talk, something, ugh. First time it's ever gonna happen, or it's probably gonna happen. Let's be real here. In NFL history, Nick actually brought up a good point.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Me?
yes, this may be happening for the first time in NFL history, but before there was an NFL, the Packers actually did a three-peat twice. The first
What?
time was in 1929 to 1931. Old. And then the second time was 1965 to 1967.
That's right,
So
baby.
they did it twice before the NFL existed.
That's
The
Super
right.
Bowl era existed.
championship, I
Super, yeah.
mean, yeah, Super Bowl era, because I think they were NFL, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we
Yeah,
were
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So they did it back in the day twice before Super Bowl, which is still pretty impressive. I mean, obviously, bit different league, especially in the 30s, and even in the 60s. Still pretty impressive though. So it has been done before, but this is just the first time we might see it in the Super Bowl era.
Fuck yeah,
Thank you.
brother. That's a great fact.
You know what else? You know what is also impressive about that era? Those eras.
Hmm.
The Bears, the Lions, and the Browns were consistently good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Uh, to follow up on that, great segment, Aaron. You know
Oh my
what? You're a smart man. I love that.
Thank you.
Before the Super Bowl, ladies and gents, it was called the championship. Okay,
Mhm.
pretty fucking standard if you think about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in 1929, that first championship, guess what? The Green Bay Packers went undefeated. Okay, everyone goes, "Oh yeah, who got the closest?" But they didn't win. It was the Miami Dolphins. Well, guess what? We did it. We fucking did it, baby. 12 games. We were 12-0, baby. All right. Anyways, Great segment, Aaron. I fucking love it, man. You're so smart.
Thanks.
Good
Thanks,
job. Let's give it up for
man.
Aaron. Let's give it up for the hammer, dude.
Thanks. Wow, thanks, guys.
You just hit that nail on the head. All right. Moving forward from Aaron's beautiful segment, we're gonna talk about coaching. All the fun coaching developments that we've had lately. Because every week that we do this podcast, there's new things that happen because we're getting ready for next year already, and I can't fucking wait. It's already been too long. So I don't remember if we talked about it last week, but I will touch on the Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy is not coming back. I read that he's going to take off the 2025 season
Yep.
and not interview anywhere, and he's just gonna
Yep.
get prepared for 2026.
That's correct. Yeah.
I think I like I don't love him. I like him because he won us the Super Bowl and he was a good coach for us. I think that he's doing a very smart thing here, playing a very bold move, but I think it's going to pay off for him in 2026. I think he's going to come back bigger, better, stronger, and everybody's still going to want him. I don't think he's going to lose any credit for that because there's a little bit of like, oh, okay, well, what are you going to do? Like, where are you going
No.
to go? How are you going to stay fresh? Blah, 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 blah. If he actually is dedicated to still studying the game and learning and maybe shadowing some places and getting in with different head coaches or different GMs and different organizations, this will pay off big for him. So he's not taking the role for the Dallas Cowboys, but Brian, say his last name,
Schottenheimer.
No.
Schottenheimer. I can't even.
Schottenheimer.
Schottenheimer?
Schottenheimer.
Yeah. Brian Schottenheimer is the new Dallas Cowboys head coach. He was their offensive coordinator, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Good. I just guessed. I was like,
Long time
he's
OC.
yeah. I don't fucking care about the Cowboys. Sorry for all you folks that watch this and do care about the Cowboys. What is your opinion on that? How do the Dallas Cowboys fans feel? Leave a comment, say yeah, he's the best. He's going to lead us to a Super Bowl, like you say every year. And then you two touch on it.
Um, I don't think they're gonna get any better.
Yeah.
That's really all I gotta say. I mean, promoting your offense coordinator to head coach sounds like the most Jerry Jones thing to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting really any results from this, and they might be looking for a new head coach in a year or two. So
I like it. That's a bold but true statement, I think, in
mhm,
my opinion, personally.
mhm.
Joseph?
So Schottenheimer was promoted there, I think, from either QB coach or wide receiver coach or pass game coach after Kellen Moore left to go to Eagles. Not to mention, he hasn't been doing any play calling the last 2 years. He's been offensive coordinator. Big Mike McCarthy's been doing the play calling ever
Yeah.
since Kellen Moore left. So you're promoting the offensive coordinator for an offense he wasn't even calling. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Look, it's just, it's Jerry trying to rethink the wheels. Like, oh, we got the perfect internal talent here. There's no need to go out and find someone new because I waited too fucking long to look for somebody. It's just this is a lateral move for the Cowboys. They're going to be hovering around 500. They have way too much money on the books payroll. They're not going to get better. And to your point, Nick, good old Big Mike McCarthy. You know he's going to do this next season.
What?
He's going to join John Gruden with Barstool Sports to relearn the game, man.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
No.
Just a lateral move. Cowboys still mediocre. Philadelphia and Washington are going to be running that division for the next 5 years minimum before they can even think about getting competitive.
Yeah. To touch on Jerry Jones again, I think this is like an old habit, like a habit kind of thing, and he just can't grow. He's not growing anymore. Like he's kind of done growing, I guess, across the board, age wise, football wise. Like he's where he's at. Yeah, he's just gonna stay at that like same mentality. Yeah.
Mhm.
Aaron, some I think pretty good news for the Las Vegas Raiders, correct?
Absolutely, Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders have hired Pete Carroll to be their coach on a 3-year contract. So he will, after his birthday this year, be the oldest NFL head coach in history. Which is cool because you can't like the dude doesn't look like he's 74. Like, no, it's great. I like I liked the press conference him and our new GM had. Can't think of his name right now. Um,
Excuse
the
me.
thing that I liked the most is because let's be real, right? This is probably Pete Carroll's last hurrah as a coach. Um,
Yeah.
so he wants to win, and he said at his press conference, like, "We're not rebuilding. Like, I'm here so we can win now," which tells me that the Raiders have a plan already set in place. Who knows what it is? I'm hoping it's the Justin Fields plan. I really hope it's not the Russell Wilson plan. That would suck. I think, but
But
I'm excited. Yeah, I mean,
they're
he
pointing
had a
at
good year. Don't get me wrong. It's just I just really don't like Russell Wilson.
it. Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
he's hard to watch. Like,
Yeah.
listen to him talk and stuff like that. But no, it's a great hire. Hopefully it sets us up to win, and because we're like I could speak for all of Raider Nation. We're tired. We're tired of
Yeah.
losing. We need something fresh. So
Well,
it's
if you're so
exciting.
tired, why do you hire the most tired man head
Is he the
coach of all
most?
time?
I don't
Is
think
he
he
the
looks
most
tired at
tired?
all, Nick.
Yeah, he does
I'm
not
saying
look
I'm
tired.
saying tired in the sense that he's 73, 74 years
He's
old.
not tired. That
He's
guy's full
not
of energy
tired.
all the time. That guy's
He's
Energizer, buddy.
mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But so we'll see what happens.
I hope.
Giving me
Yeah.
that glimmer of hope, that off-season hope that we have every year. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's where your Raiders season starts and ends.
yeah.
um,
Um,
okay, cool. I mean, Joseph, you want to add on to that? Sorry.
John Spytek, that's the name of your GM.
no, yeah.
Great last name too,
Yeah,
Spytek.
spy tech.
You know he's already cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, we got
He's got little
uh
audio pins and everybody in all the GM's offices all around the
yeah.
country.
He's got the mini drones ready to go. Come from the watch. Aaron, to your point with Russ, I mean, I understand. So allegedly, the bridge has been rebuilt between Carroll and Russ with the sour outing that when he left Seattle to Denver. Apparently, that bridge has been rebuilt. To your point,
Mended.
I
Yeah.
understand you don't like Russell Wilson. You just don't like watching him play. But at the same time, he
No,
doesn't have to be the
I don't like watching him talk
he doesn't have
or
to be the starting
interact.
quarterback. He doesn't have to be the starting quarterback for the team, but he can be a tool there to help rebuild a culture and reaffirm the culture that Pete Carroll wants to build.
What's the point? He's gonna want money, like big money. What's the point if we're not gonna? I think we should just go get fucking Justin Fields.
I don't
Like, what are we
disagree.
waiting
Let's get
for?
them both. Let's get them both in the building,
No,
baby.
no. I mean, we still have Aiden O'Connell. We don't need fucking Russell
Hey,
Wilson. Oh,
just so you know, if I'm not mistaken,
Aiden
Kenny
O'Connell.
Pickett, Kenny
Oh,
Pickett, he could win a Super Bowl.
No, absolutely not.
Kenny Pickett could win a Super Bowl. Game
Absolutely not.
changer. Don't you
yeah.
want a Super Bowl quarterback on your team?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, it'd be Russ then.
I think we've tried that.
Kenny Pickett? Or just some
No,
other
maybe I'm thinking of David Carr.
backup.
I
Oh.
mean, the Raiders never signed him, but
The lesser brother. All right. Joseph, talk about Jacksonville. What do they do?
oh, Jimmy Garoppolo. That's who I
Jimmy
was thinking of.
G.
Yeah,
Jimmy
no,
G. Yeah.
yeah. I forgot he has a couple Super Bowls.
A couple appearances, that's for sure.
Dude, Jimmy's the man. No,
No,
So,
he won Patriots. He has a couple of rings with the Patriots.
he's
He's a
got it
backup.
planned out.
oh, he does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
He doesn't have
yeah.
to work that hard, and he still gets the
Yep.
glory and the money and all that fun
Mhm.
stuff.
And the good looks,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Genius
Yep.
guy. He won't have fucking you know.
CTE.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's a
He's
good
gonna
point.
outlive all of them, and he's
He's
gonna
gonna have a
have all the
comfortable
rings.
life. He's gonna have a comfortable
He just keeps
retirement.
hopping to winning teams.
Well,
All right, Joe, Jacksonville.
Yeah,
High
so we
hope.
got the Jacksonville Jags. They hired Buccaneers offensive coordinator Liam Cohen, who initially went there and interviewed on, or actually did a Zoom interview with them, and he was offered the job, and then the Bucks said we're going to give him more money, and then I guess when it was time for him to sign the contract, he was nowhere to be found in the building because the Jags decided to fire their GM and just hire him. And during his press conference, he had a very viral moment, if I may share it with you guys.
Duval. Duval.
Oh my gosh.
That broke the internet yesterday or
Hmm.
Tuesday when that was going down. But for those that don't know, Duval is the county that Jacksonville resides in. He's like, it's gonna take all of us. It's gonna take all of Jacksonville and the county of Duval. He's got the whole movement going with the shoulders and the head movement. Who knows? Maybe he's a complete goofball, but as long as he's himself, the players are gonna love it. I'm sure. And as
So
long as he can rebuild Trevor Lawrence, I'm sure that everyone will be good with it.
one thing I gotta say, I don't have much to say about this. I love
Mhm.
Jacksonville last year to like be a contender, and I was totally fucking wrong, obviously.
We
I
all
think
were.
Uh,
we all were.
yeah, Jacksonville has a good team. What I like about him bringing like this weird fucking energy is he kind of reminds me of Mike McDaniel's, and he could be a Mike McDaniel's like coach, where
Yeah.
the inspiration and all the leadership comes from. Like just be genuine and fucking
Yeah.
weird. What better place to do it than fucking Florida?
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I could see that. It's just that seems so unenthusiastic. Like he didn't seem like I don't know. I was just it was just weird. I mean, because Mike McDaniel's is cool. He's cool, funny kind of
Yeah,
guy. That guy is just that was awkward.
yeah.
Oh, it's kind of like when Adam Gase came in a couple years ago, the Jets interview before Robert Saleh, and he looked like completely torqued out of his mind, tweaked
Yeah.
out, big old like eyes popping out of his head, during that
Dork.
interview.
Mm.
We'll
Um,
see.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think
Hot start though.
Mhm.
exact hot fucking start, dude.
Hot
Like,
start.
what better
Nothing.
way to put yourself on the map with your team and be like, I have a lot to prove now. All
Oh God.
right, the Chicago Bears, dude. The Bears. You know
Mhm.
who they hired?
We'll let you take this one.
Ben Johnson.
Yeah, right. After the Lions decided to fucking go to the beach and hang out with the Vikings, Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson was hired as the Bears head coach. How we feeling about this, gentlemen?
Duck Bears.
I think it's a good fit. I think he's gonna be able to help develop Caleb Williams and the rest of that offense. So they that whole division might be good next year. We'll
The,
see. We'll
the
see.
whole entire division this time. Yeah,
Hmm.
possibility. Joseph.
Yep.
Well, Ben Johnson, he's had his pickings at the head coaching cycle the last 2 or 3 years or so, and he's just stayed behind and said, "Nope, I'm gonna come to the right opening and right situation." And for him, he feels that Chicago is so. All power to him. He's got this great old offensive mind. Let's see what kind of staff he can round out. Because if anything, we all know Chicagoans love their defense. So as long as he can get some kind of good defensive coordinator in there.
Yeah. Um. I like to say, excuse me, gosh, anything positive about the Bears, but I think this was a good call, and I think that he knows what he's getting into. They do have talent. They could potentially be something. Maybe he is the guy knowing what he's done for the Lions to like lead the team to a more than 500.
Hmm.
And the good thing for him is Chicago's not too far away from Detroit, so his move won't be too fucking far. Very smart move on his part.
Another little tidbit. Well, he comes from Detroit, and he knows how to build a culture. He's been in that environment,
Yeah,
and so maybe he brings a little bit of that experience with him to Chicago.
he tries to bring that Dan Campbellness to it with him. Yeah,
Maybe not Dan Campbellness, but just an identity and a culture. It doesn't have to be
Ugh,
tough nose. We're gonna go for your knees, like Dan Campbell. But
bite your
he's seen
kneecaps.
how he's seen,
no.
yeah, biting up kneecaps. Yeah, thank you.
He's like,
Doesn't
we're
have to
not
be
gonna
that
bite your
exactly.
kneecaps. We're gonna bite their elbows.
Elbows, baby. Hey, you can't catch the ball. They have no elbow.
Bite their knuckles off.
Okay. All right. We're almost done with this episode. It's a short episode. We had a short week of not a lot going on in the football world. If you're still watching, thank you for watching. We have a good plan for our off season, so we'll still be semi-relevant. Like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. But before we sign off, we have something Joe is really passionate about. Because if you don't know, we have to wait 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. What does that mean for this off week? What are we gonna do without football if we gotta wait 2 weeks? We have to watch or have it on in the background the Pro Bowl. Joe, I think you had something you want to share about this Pro Bowl, didn't you?
Couple of plays that stood out to me, fellas. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. The Pro Bowl will forever be tarnished with the flag footballness, so we have to enjoy what we have from the past. All right. Make sure it's all queued up here. All right, first play. Brandon Marshall with his incredible touchdown reception here.
May never be broken.
Bill
Cowan loved it.
I think that goes for us as well.
Look at that play.
First and 10 for the AFC. Andy Dalton downfield, and it was a great shot.
No!
Off there, wait a minute. Brandon Marshall came up with it. Look at the catch.
It hit his
Wait, pause that real quick.
to himself.
Okay, you see how the ref was right there. You see that play happen?
Let's take a look at that. Yep.
In regular season and postseason NFL.
Right there. Look at it right there. Can I
No,
get my
yeah,
pencil?
and then on the other side too. Watch him. He's like literally on top of him. And he's on the other side of him. And touchdown. He's
He's
right
in the right
there.
spot.
So how
he's
come
in the right spot right there?
How
on
come
the
in
line.
the Pro Bowl? How come in the Pro Bowl where you don't play rough contact? Pro Bowl is a joke. Everyone knows it. It's just kind of for fun, I guess. The best of the best go there, and then they just dick around. They just dick around. How the fuck do they have better reffing in this fucking game than any of the other games? That's my question.
No.
See, Joe, wait, that's a good shot. Keep playing it, though. I want to show you the other ref that comes in, and he's right on top of them.
Chance to be picked up.
Right
Keep
there on
going.
the line. Right there.
No,
right?
not that guy. I'm talking about the other ref. There's
No.
literally a ref that comes in right there. He's right there. He's on top of him.
Yeah.
Holy
Right on the
shit.
line, baby.
You have 4 eyes, and that guy's in the end zone. He could have caught the ball. Unfucking believable.
So Brandon Marshall went on to set the Pro Bowl record for touchdown receptions with 4 in this particular game, 2012.
No. Oh, wow. That's so exciting.
I know, right? And then I think the next play, I think we all know this play, the hit heard around the world from Honolulu.
This is my favorite one.
No.
Brandon Marshall came up with it. Look at the
What
catch.
play
It hit
replay
his
again.
foot, and he kicked it to himself.
That'll go down as one of the great highlight reel
That'll go down.
right there.
Brian Morgan is going to fake it.
Oh, man.
And he's going to come up short.
Oh.
Sean Taylor.
I don't know if it was a fake. It might be he just decided to run with it, but Sean Taylor came from about 30 yards back and just ran right ran 2 and 3.
Bro.
Back out onto the field, and that is why congratulated Sean Taylor.
Nick, do we need to go back and look at the ref placement again?
Go back, but I want to say this is a fucking Pro Bowl, man. Don't fucking kill that guy.
And for that reason, it'll be the greatest Pro Bowl highlight to ever
Yeah.
exist.
Everyone's like, okay, limited contact. We don't
And
want
then,
to. He's
and
like,
then there's Sean Taylor, just
Yeah.
the late and great Sean Taylor, just fucking.
fuck that guy. I'm gonna kill.
Look at the ref right there on the line of
He's
scrimmage.
right there, dude.
It's here.
Oh,
Boom,
boy.
right there.
I guess you could say it was scripted though, because he knows where to be.
Mhm.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Mhm.
Unbelievable. All right, Joe, what else you got for us? Is that it? Don't tell me that's it.
We got one last play here.
Oh, okay, good.
Aaron's favorite play here from Pro Bowl festivities.
The guys really don't. They don't care if it's before or after. And the guys having it being before and the Super Bowl guys not being here, they're okay with that because now every player will play a portion of the game. You're not going to have guys that win the Super Bowl that come here that maybe not practice or not play a lot.
Got him.
Got him.
Little Wes Welker prank there from Peyton, courtesy
That's
of.
why Peyton's the best, dude. Peyton's the
Yeah.
GOAT.
And then, like 2 or 3 years later, they were teammates in Denver.
It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Well,
Peyton's the man.
Life festivities
Mhm.
there. Since we're going to do, Russell Wilson and Drake May are starting for the AFC this week, boys. in the Pro Bowl.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's how down we are. That's how down big we are.
Well, I'm taking the NFC minus 12.5. No.
Isn't it just like the Pro Bowl games and it's accumulation of all the different games?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, I do passing and kicking and
Mhm.
fucking dodgeball. No.
Some of the skill stuff will be kind of interesting.
and
Like
yeah, those are kind of fun.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
Is fun. But you can't even get Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen in there. They got to call in Drake May and Russell Wilson.
I don't
and
think
then,
I think they declined
Elect.
going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were elects.
Yeah. I think they declined going.
They did.
Because they're not stupid. They're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I going to do? Get
Yeah.
creamed? No. For no
I just
fucking
didn't know
reason.
Drake May was a Pro Bowler. Blows
Dude.
my mind. Could have fooled me.
What are you talking about? What his record is like 4-16. Of course he's
Yeah.
the best. No.
Jesus.
The refs can't read. All right, good job, Joe. That was fun, actually. Are you guys gonna watch the Pro Bowl? You working?
No, I have to work.
Okay, good.
It'll be on in the background.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have it on too on the background. Not really paying attention, but it'll it's something to keep the fans engaged in the off
Yeah.
week. All right, last but not least, guys, we're gonna do some shark rips, bro, and I got a memorabilia piece. Okay, so fun fact about me, in case y'all didn't know, I love to do internet auctions. I'm addicted to internet auctions. I buy
That's the
some
only thing
stupid
internet
shit
you're addicted
all
to?
the time.
No.
What?
Hey.
Hold on.
Where's he going?
So, one thing I gotta show you. I was introduced to the Goodwill auctions. So Goodwill, actually, believe it or not, has auctions, an auction website. You can go online, register, all that fun stuff. One of my friends, Eliza, shout out Eliza. She's a New England Patriots fan. She said, "Oh, you got to get more memorabilia. Here's a website. Go look, check this out." I bet $13, and I won for $13, and it was at a Goodwill in Wisconsin. They shipped it out here. Cost me $36 total. This isn't the only thing I got. I got about 6 or 7 other items, all Packer stuff. But the best part, why I bet on it, was this. A signed Almond Green, dude.
Nice.
That's an actual authenticated Almond Green signature right there.
Very
Woo!
nice.
Right? Isn't that fucking sweet?
Yeah, that's all sweet.
Shout out to Goodwill fucking auctions online, bro.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I also got like what's his name? Tyrone Elliott. He was one of our LBs, I think, at the time. He was never relevant, but he was number 91. I got his autograph signature picture like that. I got a Brett Favre plaque, and it has like all of Brett Favre's stats and a milk mustache Brett Favre. It's all really cool. All right. Let's open this last pack and then wrap this thing up. This is a Prestige, once again, 2024, 11 cards. Let's hope for an auto or something exciting in here. Jaden Daniels. Oh, shit. Oh, that was unintentional. This is the back of the pack. Right there. Who the fuck is Jarrett? Oh, Jarrett Stidham.
Jarrett Stidham.
That is a numbered right there. See, so that number, for all you guys that don't know, it's number 184 out of 599. That means they only made 599 of these cards, and I got number 180.
Prominent AFC backup, AFC West backup.
Yeah, I could probably sell this for like $12. No, 12 cents. No. Okay, but it's a numbered card. That's pretty cool.
Another backup quarterback that has a Super Bowl ring, thanks to Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You know what? We're on to something. That I didn't even plan that. I didn't even plan that for this episode. So that's pretty cool. All right, that's the back of the pack. We will go here. Keenan Allen, Prestige card. CeeDee Lamb, the Seeds. Khalil Shakir. Okay, let's talk about Khalil Shakir real quick. That guy has a future.
Oh, he's a star.
Yeah, he is a star. Jonathan Taylor. All right.
Washed.
Damn, this is a pretty decent pack. Will Anderson Jr. All right. Roger McCreary. Okay, he had some highs and lows.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Pollard. TP. Antoine Winfield Jr. I don't even know if he even played that much. Did he play that much this year?
All right. Doesn't sound familiar to me.
Junior Colson. I don't know. That's a rookie card. And we also got a Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie card. That might be worth
There
something.
you go. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
But that's the big score, guys. 184 out of 599. If you're interested, leave us a comment. I'll sell it to you real cheap. No.
About tree fitting.
One dime.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. All right, boys. Next week we're gonna talk about some more Super Bowl stuff. We'll talk about winners, losers. I want to talk about Roger Goodell, our Lord and Savior. Unreal. That's a joke. What else? We have something else to talk about next week too, don't we?
Predictions.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, yeah, predictions. We'll think of it.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. So I appreciate y'all watching, as do the boys. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend. Let us know your thoughts. Let us ask questions, all that fun stuff. We're here for it. We're going to talk football. We're going to talk other stuff. If you want to talk politics, do so on your own time. All right, Aaron, anything else you want to say, brother?
Don't get sick. Be kind. Love one another.
Fuck yeah. Joseph?
Duval.
Oh, gosh.
All right, so Jacksonville's winning the Super Bowl next year. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Love one another, like Aaron said. Peace out.